This is iPhone 17 Pro, and the battery turns out to be the best thing that happens to this year's version. Well, in my own opinion. In today's video, I'll be taking you guys through a full day in the life with the iPhone 17 Pro as a full-time content creator. And oh, I went with the cosmic orange color. More on that later on in this video. I'm currently in Finland for a short vacation, so my routine has been a bit all over the place. Most mornings, I start with the basics, waking up, brushing my teeth, grabbing coffee, checking emails, and sometimes getting a quick workout in. Then I'll go for breakfast. And sometimes I just walk straight to the laptop to do some video editing without even checking my emails or brushing my teeth. Well, that's what it's been for some time now. It's now 11:56 and the battery is sitting at 88%. I woke up exactly with 100%. And I think it was somewhere 9:18. I'll be showing it on the screen. So far it's taking somewhere 12% from the battery. Not that bad. And if you care to know, I'm in an Airbnb for this very video. For some time now, I've been wondering how it's going to be like living in the city center. So I decided to spend some nights over here. I'm going to be here 2 nights and I'll be taking you guys along. Probably we should do a video on that, showing you guys how it feels like living right in the center of Helsinki. That would be really a great video. So talking of that, let me just show you the apartment that I got. Let's talk about this phone. I went with the cosmic orange color this year, not my usual black, because I wanted to try something fresh. And honestly, it's grown on me. I kind of love the color, even though the orange color is a bit flashy. It comes with 256GB of storage, and this year, the base model starts at 256GB. On my previous iPhone, I only used around 136GB, so going for 256GB this time felt like the right move. The iPhone 17 Pro is powered by the A19 Pro chip and features a new vapor chamber cooling system, which helps it stay cooler and perform more consistently under heavy tasks than previous models. I'm not a gamer myself, but honestly, this is definitely great for gamers. And compared to last year's 16 Pro, the heating management is way better. Definitely a solid upgrade. So I'm currently on iOS 26.1 and I'm rocking it with this magnetic card holder. Last year I was using the one from Moft. I've grown to love it. When you attach it to the phone, it gives this firm grip compared to just holding it without this. Also, when it comes to using the phone case, I prefer to just use the magnetic card holder most of the time with just the phone. Last year, the one from Moft looks really premium compared to this very one that I have. I got it from one of the shops in Finland, Class Oson. I will leave the price down there below if you want to grab one for yourself. This, at the same time, acts like a stand. You can use it when you're watching movies, videos on your phone, when you're eating. Also, you can use it as a holder when you're vlogging. You can hold it just like this. Hold it and take your videos, or if you want to take selfie pictures and all that. And also this year I'm having a screen protector. Last year I was not using a screen protector and also a phone case. I was using phone case a bit while and then I just stopped using it and I was just using the magnetic card holder. And I had a few scratches on the phone, but this year I decided to use a screen protector. And so far I've not seen any scratches on the phone itself. I sometimes rock a phone case from the Bramante 1920. I wonder if I got that right. I went with the black color. I've used their cases before on my 15 Pro and the Galaxy S24 and I loved them. But the one that comes with the 17 Pro, I'm not a big fan. It feels a bit rugged in the hand. So a friend will be joining me today for this very vlog. She's also having the same 17 Pro and I'll be asking her some few questions. Her opinion about the 17 Pro. I think she's coming from somewhere 13 Pro Max or something like that. We'll find out more about that. Guess who's joining me today? I guess you got it from the phone call that I got. So I'll rush downstairs. That's the issue in Finland. It's like, even when you're going downstairs, you need to dress up because I don't know exactly where she parks. So I need to dress up so I don't really feel cold. So yeah, I'll rush downstairs, bring her upstairs, and then we'll continue from there. in few words, right? What do you think about the 17 Pro?
I think it's good. I mean, the camera is amazing and the battery lasts. I haven't really gone through it like that, like I should. I've had it for 2 months, but yeah, it's good.
And she's coming from 30, right?
Yes.
Compared 30,
It's amazing.
30 to 17.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So I'm going to ask her about the battery performance of this very phone. She's coming from 13, was it 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max? 13 Pro Max. So I'll be asking her, and she's been here for a while, so I'll be asking her about the battery performance of this very phone.
So I woke up around 8 and I'll be using my phone for social media, listening to music. I spoke on the phone at some point. It's now 71%, yeah. So I mean, it's quite okay because with my 13, I would have already been charging my phone because, yeah, so the battery is quite okay because I've really been using my phone today.
So it's 12:45 and my battery is now sitting at 82%. And the last time I talked to you guys, I think it was at 88%, and I'll be using it for a while, just normal social media stuff. We'll be heading straight to town. We'll be doing some activities. I'll be buying some stuff. We'll go get some food. So the whole thing about this is I will not be taking my charger with me. I'm in Helsinki, Finland. I know my way around in Helsinki, Finland. I have my debit card also with me. So in case the battery goes off or it goes low, I'll make my way home. I have the key to this place too. We'll be heading straight to town and we'll catch you guys on that side.
Maybe your soul has a shadow ban. That's how you can't see there's a bigger plan. Execute it right, yeah, got 'em fingers.
All right, so I'm ready now. Outfit check. So I'm having Zara jacket on and same time Zara t-shirt on. And the pant is from Fashion Nova, one of my favorites. I wish I got two. So yeah, we'll be stepping outdoors now. And one thing I forgot to talk about with it's this very manual, house manual. This is really clean. So far, I've been to a few Airbnbs and I've not seen something like this, right? This outline everything about this house rules and everything, how to use the stuff on this part, right? Most of the things out here is more modern, luxury kind of vibe. Even with their microwave, it involves a whole lot of stuff, right? Not the typical microwave that we have. So having this over here really helps a lot. And I think it's something I'm going to copy and use it if I should go into something like Airbnb or rentals or something like that. So yeah, we'll be heading straight outdoors and I will catch you guys on the other side.
Maybe your soul has a shadow ban. That's how you can't see there's a bigger plan. Execute it right, yeah, got 'em fingers to the cam. Yeah, that's your one take, show me how you do it, man. Hold up, take a pause from the grind. Last movie, I directed in my mind. You must think that the answer's outside. It's inside you, you're looking for a friend you won't find. I'm still working and it's fucking 5:30 in the morning. I'm active, that's our warning, it's fine, yeah. Check the archive, lying girl roaring. Universe will find you, just follow the call and take time. Truth is not easy, I know, so people wanna spruce it up with
everything you just saw was shot on the iPhone 17 Pro. I was using 24 frames per second at 4K. And guess what? When we were recording in the shop, right, we were asked what we were using the videos for, and we were using the phone, right? So I was thinking probably when you go in with your phone, record, and it's a Nike shop, you know, Nike is more into social media. So I was really a bit shocked when they were asking us why we were recording and all that. But anyway, enough of that. So now let's talk about these two phones. So I'm holding the 16 Pro on my left and the 17 Pro. When you look at the weight, the 17 Pro weighs 206 grams and the 16 Pro weighs 199 grams. Right when you hold it, you can feel the difference. The 17 Pro, of course, looks heavier. And now with the 17 Pro, it has this aluminum body compared to the 16 Pro, which was having the titanium. When you feel it in your hands, for me, I still kind of lean towards the titanium body that comes with the 16 Pro when you feel the edges of the phone. But anyway, both of them, when you hold it, it's kind of slippery in the hand. That's why I always go with the magnet tripod stand, or is it card holder? Yeah, the magnet card holder. So anyway, We'll be going to grab some food now and we're going to continue on that side. The iPhone 17 Pro has ceramic shield too on the front and ceramic shield on the back. Apple says the front is more scratch resistant and reduces glare, while the back is more crack resistant. Well, I haven't tried it out myself yet, but there are quite some videos out there online testing it. You can check it out. Anyway, we just got to the food place and my battery is now sitting at 57%. That's quite interesting. It's 336. That's really good. Looking at it, I started somewhere 918 or so, and 336 still not charge it. I've been using it to take the videos in the Nike shop, and probably I'll use it also for the food place, since most of the time when you go with your camera, they kind of complain. Anyway, before we grab the food, let's talk about the display of this very phone. The iPhone 17 Pro has a 6.3-inch all-screen OLED display, and watching videos on it just feels great like always. It also comes with ProMotion and adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. That means the display can go as high as 120 Hz for super smooth scrolling and animations. The brightness is much better this year. In direct sunlight, it can get up to 3000 nits, which is brighter than last year's 16 Pro at about 2000 nits. That makes it easier to see the screen outside on a sunny day. Apple says it has an anti-reflective coating on the 17 Pro. That does help reduce glare a bit, but in real life, you can still see the reflections outdoors. So yeah, the screen is brighter and easier to read, but it's not completely reflection free. All right, so we're done eating the food. Woo! I love the food. That was my first time over there. I was told they have buffet. They do, I think, burger buffet, right? That's my first time hearing something like that. But apparently they closed somewhere 3 p.m. So we were late. We were there somewhere 4 p.m. I went with chicken burger and also fries, right? And she went with salad. I would give it somewhere 8.5 over 10. I really love the food. Anyway, let's talk about the battery, which is really interesting. As I told you guys earlier on, right? Mostly when I'm leaving the house, I don't go with my charger compared to the 16 Pro. When I'm having somewhere 50 or above, or even less than 50%, I don't even think of the charger. I just go out without carrying it along, which is really great. Thinking about it coming from the 16 Pro, which you always have to be carrying your charger with you. This is really great upgrade from Apple, in my opinion. I remember some time when I was going to the gym and I forgot my charger. Guess what? I had to return back, get a charger before going to the gym because I knew it can go low at the gym or probably when I hit town after the gym. So I had to rush back to get a charger. That should tell you when it comes to the 17 Pro, I don't do that at all. One thing I forgot to talk about is the battery. The battery is sitting at 41% and it's 4:52 p.m. With my 20-watt charger, I get up to 50% in just 30 minutes. And according to Apple, if you use a 40-watt charger, you can get 50% in just 20 minutes. We'll head to African shop. I think there's some African shop here. She want to grab some plantain, you know. She's half Ghanaian and half Finnish. So yeah, she want to grab some plantain. We'll go over there and we'll continue on that side. Came from the shop, the African shop, and guess what? I don't know how to cook, so that's one shop that I don't find myself going most of the time. Now, the fun part. Let's talk about the camera on this very phone. One of the big improvements this year is the front camera. It now has 80 megapixels with center stage compared to the 12 megapixels on the 16 Pro. It can automatically expand and even rotate horizontally, so you can fit all your friends in the shot without turning the phone. There's also a new dual capture feature. This lets you record with both the front and the rear cameras at the same time. Perfect for vlogging. While recording, you can can move the selfie picture-in-picture to any of the four corners of the screen. So when it comes to the draw capture, I wish Apple will add this very feature that will be easy for us to change the shape from the rectangle shape into circle shape. Also, as a video editor myself, I wish Apple will make it easy for us to record separate files so we can have more control when it comes to post-production. And one other feature I wish they could have added was when recording that you can flip. I think it comes when the last time I used the Samsung S24, the Galaxy S24, it was having that feature. When you are recording live, you can flip the camera from front to back and also from back to front. That would be great for those who are doing more when it comes to vlogging. All three rear cameras are now 48 megapixels. The telephoto jumps to 8x, definitely a big upgrade from last year. Last year we had 5x, and honestly, the 8x still feels more like a digital crop than optical zoom. For photos, I actually find myself using the 1x and 2x cameras the most. One thing I noticed is that I get better results using Apple's actual zoom steps like 0.5x, 1x, 2x, 4x, and the 8x instead of pinch zooming. For videos, Apple kept the log profile, which means you can shoot in a flat profile and color grade your footage later in post. This is really for the professionals. They also kept the 120 frames per second and the camera control button on the side. Apple claimed this to be the pro option, but still not coming with settings like the white balance and ISO. It comes with this Samsung Galaxy. The last time I used Galaxy S24, they were having it. I know when it comes to the average user, it's not really needed, but when it comes to those of us more towards the professional, I always record using the ISO and also the white balance, setting it myself, right, manual, instead of depending on what the camera will be doing. So this time around, now since we don't have access to it, I've been using apps like Blackmagic and also Final Cut. Alright, so we ended up going for bowling, and I guess you guys saw from the scores online, right? I mean, on the screen, I lost terribly, right? Yeah, anyway, I was using the iPhone throughout, as you guys saw earlier on. I was using that to shoot, and it's now 7:06 p.m. The battery is sitting at 15%. When you do the calculation, roughly you can do a day with this very phone, which is the iPhone 17 Pro. I'm still not thinking about the battery. Even if I want to save battery, I can put the battery on low power mode, and that's going to even help me to save more battery when it comes to the screen and all that, the brightness and all that stuff, right? So now I'm feeling sick and I'm going to rush home, get some rest, and we'll continue on that side. One quick thing I noticed, the speakers are better on the 17 Pro than the last year's iPhone, which is great when watching videos or listening to music. Just listen to the difference. All right, I'm back home and it's currently sitting at 12%. The time is 7:56. So let's just say 8 p.m. Now, when you look at it from 9 o'clock all the way to 8 p.m., I still have 12%, which means I can still go more. And I'll be showing you guys what time is going to go off. I'll try and stay awake, even though I feel a bit sick. I'm trying to probably rest for a while, and I'll try not to sleep and also not charge it. I'll wait till it hits somewhere 1% just to show you guys. Also, I'll be showing you guys the screen time, what I've been using so far when I hit town. And I think majority of that's going to be more towards the camera, which is shooting videos and pictures, as you guys saw, using it in town. So this is my personal take when it comes to the 17 Pro. It's really a solid phone. The battery, the cameras, the performance are all better. And the screen is super bright compared to last year's iPhone. So there's it. If you're coming from 15 and 16, I would recommend just staying with it. No need to really upgrade to the 17 Pro. But If you're still on 12, 13, and 14, upgrading to 17 Pro is a great idea. In my opinion, it's really a great deal. All right, guys, that'll be all for today. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.